Xin chào gia đình, cô dâu và chú rể và các bạn. I've had the privilege of knowing Henry since we were little kids. We would spend every Sunday together at church, playing football, basketball, and Yu-Gi-Oh. So I want to tell a story actually about how adventurous and fearless Henry was. So a couple years ago, a few of us took a trip to Asia, and we rented mopeds to explore the islands of Thailand. And we reached the bottom of this really steep hill. And if you've ever ridden a bike or try to run up the hill, like a very steep hill, it's extremely difficult. So Henry decides to get off his moped and decides to walk the vehicle up the hill. And as he gets off, both hands are still on the handlebars. He naturally accelerates, and he and the moped fly off of a cliff. We were extremely scared. We couldn't see over the cliff, so we didn't know if he was okay. But luckily, he was saved by a lot of branches that held him and the moped up. So a couple of strangers helped us. We all went obviously down to get him up. And I just remember in that moment, he looked unfazed, and he came up and said, "At least I didn't die. Could be worse, and let's just have fun for the rest of the trip." So he went on like it was nothing happened. All of us were completely scared, and the first thing we all thought was, we cannot tell Dina until we get back from the trip. At that time, I didn't know Dina that well, to be honest, but I've also had the privilege of spending the last 2 years in New York, being their roommates, and it's been an amazing adventure. We had so many great memories, and I think you're probably tired of hearing about it from us, but it's been absolutely amazing. And I want to say that I think my favorite thing about living with you both is being able to witness your love on a daily basis. If you've ever been around them, you know that being around them feels like you're watching a movie, in the sense that, well, maybe a romantic comedy, because Dina's always bullying Henry, but a great movie regardless. They're always in their own world in a good way, to where we feel like we're just living in it. You can see from a mile away that they're meant for each other. Nothing or no one could distract them from their love that they show on a daily basis. So I want to thank you, Dina. Thank you for choosing Henry. Thank you for taking care of him. Thank you for turning off the sink when he doesn't. And I know that you're going to have a great time together, a great life together. Steph and I were lucky enough to witness a preview of what's to come, and we're so happy for you both. I wish you nothing but everlasting love, a lifetime of joy, and selflessness. If you could raise your glass, I want to propose a quick toast. Whatever you have, water, liquor. So, to living a life so beautifully with your partner that you only ever want to live it once. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sheena, and I have the immense privilege of being Dina/Tao's matron of honor. Our love story started over 13 years ago in church school, when Dina sat in the front of the class and I just turned around that day to talk to her. And ever since then, our story have been filled with so many incredible moments, from the smallest giggles to the loudest laughter, the kind that you can hear across the restaurant or a subway train. And we have been by each other's side through every life's biggest moments. And tonight, we're all here to celebrate the most extraordinary occasion. Tonight, we celebrate your love in its truest form. Dina, Oliver's godmother, you are one of the most remarkable person in my life. Your kindness, selflessness, unwavering support, and unconditional love have made a profound impact on my life and just about everyone else in this room. I know we joke about being sisters since our names rhyme, but I think our bond goes far beyond friendship. We have so much history and shared connections that in a way you've become a part of me. You know me so well, too well actually, that I don't even have to utter a word, and you can read my exact thoughts. You're the sister I've never had, and I'm so grateful for every memory we've created together. Thank you for being you, and I'm so blessed to have you light up my life. Henry, Oliver's godfather, out of all the 8 billion people in this world, thank you for being exactly who she needs, and thank you for loving her with all of your heart. I see the way you look at her. I see the way you support her adventures. I see the way you make her laugh, and it's everything I could have ever hoped for my best friend. You've married not just the most beautiful woman, but also the most beautiful soul. Dina has a big heart, so big she can love the whole world, and I'm so grateful that she's found someone who loves her the way she deserves. Now, to you both, it's been so fulfilling to see the two of you grow together over the years. As you step into this new chapter of your life, know that you carry with you love and support of everyone gathered here today. May your love continue to flourish and grow stronger with each passing day, and may your future be filled with passports full of stamps, long scenic hikes, minus the frostbites, and photographs y'all will forever cherish. And one last thing, and this is a quote from AJ, don't wait too long to make Oliver a cousin. Congratulations to you both. I love you both forever.
All right, next up we have Z.
Hello, everyone. My name is Z Chen, and I have the honor of being one of Henry's best man today. I've known Henry since high school, and as the only child, I always thought of Henry as my little brother because I'm older, just slightly older. The Henry I knew growing up was always a certain way. He was nonchalant, easygoing, and went with the flow. He cared about us, but he didn't often show it, and nothing ever seemed too important to him. For example, when Henry got his first girlfriend in high school, not Dina, sorry Dina, he didn't even tell us about it until one day we were hanging out, and out of nowhere, he introduced us to this girl with a casual, "Oh yeah, this is my girlfriend." That's just Henry, laid back and unseemly unbothered by most things. And then something changed when Henry met Dina. I first met her after coming back home from college and reuniting with old friends. From the moment I met Dina, she welcomed me with open arms and always made me feel included. At first, I'll admit, I thought her kindness was almost too good to be true. But over time, I realized that's just who Dina is. A genuinely kind and caring soul. And anyone who knows Dina will tell you the exact same. Now, you think pairing a nonchalant guy like Henry with someone as empathetic and caring as Dina might not work. But it's actually the opposite. Dina has somehow convinced Henry that caring is normal. And not only that, but whatever she cares about becomes important to him. And Henry has shown Dina that he'll always care about the things that matter to her. From even the day-to-day, I see the little things Henry do for her. A perfect example of this is their engagement. If it were up to Henry, he probably would have proposed during a simple hike on two of his two favorite mountains. Just the two of them. Instead, Henry spent months planning an elaborate surprise proposal in a city he didn't even live in anymore. He secretly gathered over 150 people to be part of it because he knew that's what Dina would love. In our decade-long friendship, it can be difficult to see Henry genuinely smile from ear to ear. But he always smiles when he makes Dina smile. And since meeting her, he's become more thoughtful, loving, and intentional. The guy who used to leave his wallet in random places is now planning group trips for 20 people. The guy who used to be afraid to show emotion now tells me I love you every random chance he gets. The person who once acted like nothing was important now treasures Dina above everything else. I can tell you both make each other better. And I'll always be grateful for you, Dina, that you brought out the best and happiest version of Henry. And I could tell you're also extremely grateful for Henry. I could wish you good luck, but I know you won't need it. Because every life challenge or problem you guys face together, you guys will always work it out, or Henry will give in to you. Dina, please take care of my little brother. And Henry, never stop treasuring Dina. I love you both very dearly. Thank you. And congratulations on everything.
All right, next up we have Mary.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope y'all having fun so far. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mary, one of Dina's maid of honor. Dina's twin flame and partner in crime for more years than I'd like to admit. But more importantly, I was Henry's first love. We were Facebook official first, right? Who would have thought that all those younger years playing house with Dina, and I'd always pretend to be the man in the relationship, to her marrying my man. I want to thank everyone for coming to celebrate this beautiful love that Dina and Henry share. This wedding is absolutely amazing. And look at Dina, she's absolutely glowing, guys. Give it up for her, you know? Maybe that's just a highlighter she borrowed from me. Either way, she's stunning. Now, I've truly been blessed with having Dina by my side for pretty much my whole life. And let me tell you, it's been an adventure. From our sleepovers and me making Dina write down every Lizzie McGuire song lyrics, to talks about dreams and one day having our own kids around the same time so that they can grow and have the same relationship that we have. The bond that we share is not like any other. We've been through it all with each other, and I could not imagine going through this life with anyone else, except for this pure soul next to me. Dina's literally been one of my biggest supporters. She believed in me and all of my wildest dreams. Tal, I can't thank you enough, and words can never explain how much you mean to me. Growing up, I always felt like I needed to protect you, because you're such a sweet, genuinely kind-hearted person, and I don't want anything to ever happen to you. But in reality, it was you that protected me, especially in my darkest times. You knew and you always made sure that I was never alone. So thank you, and I am forever grateful for you. You literally bring so much joy in everyone's life. Life of the party, always down for everything. How can anyone not like you? Seriously, guys, if you don't have a relationship with Dina, I'm sorry, because everyone needs a Dina in their life. I was a little worried when she first met Henry. I thought, oh no, what if he's not good enough? But I knew the relationship they have is special. When I first met Henry, I was told that this scrawny kid was immature. But then as time went on, Henry and I got closer. I see how thoughtful Henry really is. And what else makes it different is I spent my whole life trying to explain to Dina that we can't make everyone happy and that she should not worry about what others think about you. But Dina is Dina, and she will always care. Somehow, Henry comes along, and Dina blossomed. She still cares, but she's finally putting herself first for once. So for that, Henry, I'm forever grateful for you. You know? You got her to see how I view her. This confidently beautiful woman who everybody loves and adores so much. Henry, I knew I wanted you to end up with Dina, especially after my surprise 21st birthday, when someone tried to ruin it and you cared so much you were ready to throw hands for me. We have a bond that I'll cherish forever, literally forever, because we even got matching tattoos one drunk night together. Shout out to the brotherhood. Smile on. But I realized he's perfect for her. Not only does he make her incredibly happy, but he also puts up with her obsession with making TikTok trends. I know y'all seen it. Seriously, Henry, you deserve a medal, my dude. In all seriousness, Henry, knowing that you will be by her side forever, I have no doubt in my heart that you will always protect her and take care of her, because that's just the kind of person you are. I see how you always put her first, and I'm so glad that you dropped me for Dina, my better half. As you both begin this incredible journey together, I have just a few pieces of advice. Always communicate, never go to bed angry, and remember that the secret to a happy marriage is, well, I don't know, I'm still not married. But I hear it involves a lot of love, travels, and that even when Dina is wrong, she is absolutely right. So I have one more surprise. If I can get one person from each table to take a look under the table, please. Hey guys. Y'all have officially been iced at a wedding. Y'all know the drill. Give it up to this lovely couple, guys. I love y'all.
All right, friends, family, let's make some noise one more time for our bridal party.